for the week ahead today, we've got some very unsettled weather coming up over the coming week. Generally a lot of showers around, some heavy showers, hail and thunder mixed in. Maybe some longer spells of rain at times as well. As ever with showers, some places will miss them and stay dry and won't have a bad week, but other places will get some proper deluges in the coming week with risk of perhaps some flash flooding in some of those heavier downpours. Now, for going video, I just want to mention the advertising. There's a video ad sitting above my web video at GazWebBiz.com. Please play the video ad. It's for the FA Cup and Budweiser this weekend. It's the FA Cup final this weekend. So please play the video ad. You'll be supporting GazWebBiz.com by doing that. And the website we're using for the video, we've got the radar pitch coming from the UK Met Office, and we've got the charts coming from BetCentral.de and WeatherOutlook.com. All three of those websites can be found on my links page. So this is the radar picture for this morning, or this was a radar picture at 10 o'clock this morning, this area of heavy rain in the west. As we move through to the latest slide, we see that rain is moving eastwards across the country, becoming fairly light and patchy to the south, but still quite heavy across the North Midlands in towards northern England. What we're going to find with this through the course of the afternoon is that this rain will break up into showers, and some of those showers will be really quite heavy indeed, with risk of thunder. There will be some flashes of lightning around, possibly some hail, and some pretty rainbows as well. So this is today's pressure chart from the GFS bar. I've got the low pressure sitting just off the east coast of Scotland, and we're bringing in this brisk west to northwesterly wind across England, Wales and parts of Ireland as well. Most parts quite tightly packed, so it is pretty windy actually around that low pressure. And that's blowing the showers through at quite a rate of knots. So the showers won't be too prolonged, but they will be heavy and quite widespread through the course of today. And that's really the way that we go through the afternoon, with showers or longer spells of rain, some hail and thunder mixed in, and then the showers blowing through quite quickly on those winds. Temperatures today really quite disappointing. In the north around 8 degrees, 8, 9, 10. In the south probably around 13, 14, 15. We're a bit below where we should be really for the time of the year. Now overnight we're going to build a little ridge of high pressure across the country, just a very transient ridge really. So I think we're probably looking at the rain, the showers in the east clearing away into the North Sea and dying back towards the western coast. Many areas will become clear and dry overnight. It'll be quite cold as well, with temperatures down to 2 or 3 degrees, perhaps in the Glens of Scotland, low enough for a touch of ground frost. Generally 4, 5, 6. It's certainly quite a fresh night. Then later on, find cloud and rain spreading into Ireland ahead of this area of a low pressure. Now, as we move into Sunday, we're going to find the next area of low pressure rolling in off the Atlantic. Here it comes. So that's going to be bringing the next area of rain across the country. We'll start off on quite a bright note for central eastern parts of the country, but in the west we'll have cloud and rain from the word go, and that will spread across the country through the course of the day. Probably not arriving in the southeast until late on in the afternoon, and it'll be light and patchy when it does so. Eventually brighter weather will follow into west with a few showers. That rain will get lighter as it moves eastwards, but quite heavy in the northwest to start off with. Quite tightly packed ice bars again here, so it's going to be quite a windy day, a breezy day, and temperatures again on the disappointing side between around 8 and 15 degrees. As we move through into Monday, the low pressure to the north of Scotland is the dominating factor, bringing in this strong westerly wind across the country. It's a sunshine and showers day on Monday. The last of the persistent rain will clear away overnight, Sunday into Monday. Then Monday is a sunshine and shower day. Most of the showers in the north and west, probably not too many, getting through to the south and the southeast. The showers will blow through quite quickly because it'll be quite a breezy day, quite a strong wind. And temperatures a little bit up, maybe around 9 to 16 degrees. 16 is 61 Fahrenheit. That low pressure is really sitting over the country then as we go into Tuesday. It's a very slack sort of feature. We're bringing in another little feature perhaps around the southern flank of that low pressure. If you have a look at the precipitation forecast for Tuesday, the GFS model in particular is broadcasting a very wet day across England and Wales. I'm not sure about that, to be honest, but there is potential for some quite heavy rain for England and Wales on Tuesday. Further north of Scotland and Northern Ireland, we're looking at sunshine and showers. And if that persistent rain doesn't develop in the south, then in any case we are looking at heavy showers. And with light winds associated with this low pressure, the showers will be very slow moving. They won't be blowing through, so there is the potential for some prolonged downpours with hail and thunder once again. Temperatures will be disappointing if that persistent rain amounts at just 10 or 11. Otherwise, we're around 14, 15 in the south. In the north, we'll be looking at temperatures around 8, 9 or 10. For Wednesday, the low pressure is still sitting there over the country, still in situ. So we're looking at showers, slow-moving showers because the ice bars are spaced out. Winds will be light. Heavy showers with hail and thunder. Some places missing them altogether, having a nice day or a reasonable day in some cities. But generally, there will be a lot of showers around again on Wednesday. Temperatures again between around 8 and 15 degrees. Now, as we move into Thursday and Friday, things are getting more complicated. We've got this area of low pressure developing over Spain and Portugal, another area of low pressure developing over Germany. These two could get together and start to bring some persistent rain into the east. So by the time we get through to the end of the week, very difficult to say what's happening, but we have got the risk for England anyway, for central, east and southern parts of England, of getting some persistent rain and a strong and cold northeasterly wind. The rest of the country seeing a mix of sunshine and showers. But as I say, it's very difficult to say what's happening with that. This is pressure chart for Friday. Low pressure is close to the east and the southeast of the country, but high pressure out in the Atlantic. So always the best of weather, probably in the north and west, with the risk of some heavy rain, perhaps in the south and the southeast. But I will have to keep you updated on that. It's quite a complicated sort of pattern going towards the end of the week. And as we go into next weekend, we're remaining unsettled really with this next area of low pressure around Iceland, probably moving in with rain and wind off the Atlantic. If I have a look at the charts from the weather outlook, this is the showery situation for this afternoon. There will be some heavy showers around with a risk of hail and thunder in some places. As we go into Sunday, we're going to have that more persistent rain moving in across the country from the west, probably not arriving in the far east until late on in the afternoon, but many areas we get a spell of rain through the course of tomorrow, becoming lighter as it moves in. For Monday, it's sunshine and shower, probably not too many showers in the south, but a lot of showers in the north and the west. Showers or longer spells of rain going into Tuesday. There's a risk of some significant rain across England and Wales on Tuesday. Have to keep an eye on that. More showers on Wednesday. Game of showers, heavy hail and thunder, slow moving showers as well. And then as we go into Thursday and Friday, everything is becoming rather complicated. This is suggesting that the west will get dry weather and the east will be at risk of rain. There's a rain in the southeast on Thursday, but quite what's happening at the end of the week, it's difficult to say just at the moment. I'll be keeping you updated on that. So in summary, we're looking at showers, a lot of showers through certainly the first part of the coming week into the middle of the week. Lots of showers, heavy showers with hail and thunder mixed in, slow moving showers as well. Temperatures never more than average or cool, and for the latter stages of the week, very difficult to say what's going on, but there is a risk of some substantial rain coming into the south and the southeast later in the week on a cold or a cool east to northeasterly wind. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.